Welcome back to the Investment Gurus channel. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we'll be discussing a very brief introduction into Drip Network, and then I'm also going to show you how to get involved yourself using Metamask. So just a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, but everything I make content on, I'm personally invested in. So first we've got the introduction. So this is pretty much directly from their site. They're the first ever deflationary daily ROI platform, 1% daily return on investment, sustainability through tax on TX or transactions, full team building referral system, and compound interest. So it's all to do with swapping, staking, and liquidity. And these are the big things that are driving current success. So dive into it. We've got the faucet. So this is the staking pool in a sense. So the Drip Network's faucet is a low risk, high reward contract that operates similarly to a high yield certificate of deposit. So players can participate by purchasing Drip from the platform swap page, joining another user's Drip team, 10 Drip minimum requirement. So that's if you join someone else's team, they have to have 10 Drip, but we'll go in that further later. Depositing Drip to a faucet contract earns a consistent 1% daily return of their Drip, or 365% maximum payout passively. You can also compound your rewards even further by hydrating your rewards, referrals, and also regular deposits. So next we got the onboarding system. So this is how they growing the network, and it's really what I think's driving growth at the moment. I don't necessarily think the price is sustainable at this price. I think it's not. Let's not say sustainable, but could have a leg down before it has a leg up. Let's put it that way. Currently, it's at all-time high. I've personally invested at an all-time high. I've got a bit of FOMO, but I think I've only made a $2,000 investment. So if it was me and your risk, you don't want to go all in yet. I think I just want to get my toes in the water, if that makes sense. So the referral system, it's not critical, so you don't have to refer anyone to earn rewards. You can still make 365% ROI without any referrals. This is just a simple way to make even more gains by introducing other people into the network. So to make a transaction in the faucet, you first need to join a team. Your team member or your boss will receive 10% bonus rewards on your deposit. This will always be the case, it just depends who you pick as your boss. So generally this is the case with other chains, but it goes to private, into the people that actually made the tokens' hands. But in this sense, it's sort of giving the rewards back to the community. And I guess it can borderline Ponzi scheme in the way that it relies on more investors to come in order to grow the product. But I think most things start off like a Ponzi scheme, and because it's so new, it sort of has to go from the roots up. And I think this is a really good way in order to keep sustainability as well as keep the team growing and keep the focus on the project. So this will always be the case, it just depends who you pick as your boss. The boss must have the required amount of BR34P token, so we'll get into that a bit more later, but in order to receive the rewards. If not, the reward will go to the next person in line to receive that reward bonus. So let's say, for example, if you used my address, so you could join up to my team, I'd need to have 2 of these tokens in order to get rewarded from your purchase. If I didn't have those 2 tokens, I wouldn't be rewarded and would be next in line in that smart contract. So someone does get the 10%, but in my case, I do have 2, how would you even pronounce it, 2 BREEP in wallet, and that means when you make a purchase, percentage of that comes to me in drip token, and that way it keeps referral system. So for you to do the same thing, you'd need to have 10 drip and then use your wallet address to your friend, and then the same thing, you would get rewarded from that. So I hope that sort of clears it up a little bit. This also helps to avoid incentive for self-referring and other bad behaviors which leach referral systems. So you have to have a certain criteria in order to be a referral. So just to expand on it a little bit, there's a diagram on the right that says downlines accessible and the token in wallet. That's obviously not the drip token. We'll just call it BRP for now. So the way it works is if you've got 2 BRP in your wallet, you're able to access 1 downline. If you've got 3, you can have 2 downlines. So what is a downline, you might be asking? So let's say if you use me as your team member, so that's 1 downline. So, but then if you use someone else, so you have a team member that uses your wallet, then that's a 2nd downline. So I'd also have access to referrals in that sense, but as long as I had the 3 BRP. So next we got the whale tax. So this is a good and bad thing, depends how you look at it, but there's a whale tax on withdrawals to help curb whales' ability to outpace other players in the game, forcing them to kick back some of their rewards to the community and maintain the sustainability of the project. The tax goes as follows and does not apply to anyone below these staked holdings. So if you've got 1% or more, you get a 5% tax, etc. So all the way up to 10% of total supply, you get a 50% tax. So this is all to, this really makes the whales not sell, which can be a good and a bad thing, because you want the whales in there to help support the project, but you also don't want them there because they can dump the price. So I think this is what's helped the price be sustainable to where it is now, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so now we've got the roadmap. So first we had the drip private pre-sale, we had the drip public pre-sale, so that was accessible to supporting Telegram groups. I think this has already happened. Their plan is to have a cross-chain bridge, so this is not launched yet. So what they're planning to do is launching a contract that allows you to seamlessly swap ERC20 tokens, so that's Ethereum tokens, and TRC20 tokens, which I believe is Tron tokens. I could be wrong there, but for drip, using the exchange page on the drip network swap page. So for example, you can't actually do that now, you can only swap it for BNB or BNB MAINNET, so BNB 20 tokens. I think it's BEP, sorry. But then soon there's going to be additional utility where you can swap for ERC20 and TRC20s directly on the drip network page. Next you got NFT rewards for players who hit specified goals, use the cross-chain bridge, and also as rewards for the team competitions. We've also got high risk, high ROI liquidity pools, locking contacts that will drive capital into the drip liquidity pools. Alrighty guys, so now we're going to get straight into how to buy drip and get involved yourself. So first you want to go to an exchange. I'm going to use Binance for now, but you can use KuCoin, whatever you like. You just need to buy BNB. So I've bought a little bit just for the sake of showing you guys exactly how to do it. So I'm going to go withdraw. I'm going to type the address here. So we're going to go into Metamask. So this is the drip network. And we're so it doesn't matter about Binance Smart Chain. If you haven't connected to the Binance Smart Chain, it's okay. Just click this address. So it's the Ethereum address. It's the same on any mainnet. And just go ahead. Paste it into here. Send it on the BSC network or a BEP20 token. Make sure it's on that, otherwise you'll lose your funds. And you want to go max. Withdraw. Confirm. So while we wait for that BNB to hit our account, what we're going to do is make sure we've got the Binance Smart Chain. I believe it's already up for most, but just in case you don't have it yet, you simply go to this website. It's in the description down below. You're going to remember this information. So we're going to go here, we're going to go MAINNET, add network, and simply just copy that information straight into here. So once you've done that, you should see Binance Smart Chain in your networks. So you want to go over to that chain. Now I've got my balance that I've just sent. I had a little bit extra and I sent over 0.85 or whatever it was. So now I've got one BNB. So perfect. If that's not into your account yet, just wait a little while. But it shouldn't take too long. It took a few minutes. Now we go to drip.community. We want to connect our Metamask. So first things first, we go to faucet. So here you got get a buddy. This is the first thing I've done. My address is down below, so it's simply just your Ethereum address. So I've got mine down below if you want to join my team. It's not compulsory, but definitely would be appreciated. All you've got to do is simply just go down below, copy my address, buddy address, and paste it into here. So this address I've got here is Revival Kingdom. He got me onto it, so I've used his. You have to have a buddy in order to use the faucet. So yeah, that's why I've used him, and plus he helped me get informed about the project. So yeah, big credit to him. So now you can see here, we've gone to the website, we run the swap function, and now we're going to buy some drip. So keep it in mind, we want to leave a bit of BNB in the wallet to pay for transactions. So I'm just going to go 0.8, and it's going to give me about 2 drip. So I'm going to buy. Now I've accepted the transaction using my ledger. Now it's just a pending. We've got purchase successful. Okay, cool. Now you can see our BNB balance is updated. Our drip balance has gone from 0.4 to 2.4. Now we go over to the faucet. So keep in mind you have the buddy selected, and then we've got the 2.4. So I may as well do max, because yeah, why have drip sitting there when you can earn off it? Confirm that transaction using my ledger. It obviously works with or without a ledger, but it's just a lot safer with one. So now that balance will go straight into deposits. So now I've got 11.5. So this is where your team is, direct and total. So if you guys use my link, then I'll have a one teammate. And the same thing with you, if someone else has used your link, they'll have one teammate. So yeah, that's it guys. So you've now deposited some drip, and your balance will update here, and then you can also claim your drip. So yeah, you can also hydrate your drip, which means once you earn rewards in available, you can see it's just gone up a little bit. So it compounds every second. You can just add your rewards straight back into your deposits, and then essentially compound your rewards, which is pretty cool and pretty neat. So yeah, another thing to mention, in the future I'm going to have some team airdrops. So if you are into my team, I'm able to divide drip out to you guys, and also do direct airdrops, give it to certain people that are in my team. That's going to come in the future, so if you guys are interested in that, go for it. But yeah, it's obviously, you're not obliged to use my buddy referral. You can use anyone else's, but you have to use a buddy referral to start using the faucet. So I hope that clears it up. There's also a fifth step that just like a bonus step, I'd also like to mention, so if you also want to refer other people and start earning that way, what you've got to do is go back to the website and come up to this link here. It's going to bring up PancakeSwap. Might take a little while to load, but it's up. So you can see I've got 2.1, so you can just simply swap BNB straight into the token. So if it ever struggles, it takes a little while, you might find you have to change the slippage. So I've got mine on 5%, obviously the lower the better, but with this token it's not very liquid, so yeah, you might have to increase your slippage if you're getting any issues there, but that's really the only issue that I've seen. Yeah, so you've got to have 2 in order to ensure that when you refer someone that you are rewarded. If you don't, your rewards will be passed on to someone else. That's basically the principle of it. That's if you reward someone else, or you refer someone else. So the referral system, as I've said before, is not necessary, but it's just another way that can help you compound your drip. Right, so I put together a little summary. If you want to pause it on here while you try to do the process, pretty easy. Just pause it here. As simple as that. So finally, I'd like to say, I know the information at the start was very vague, but I wanted to get it out sooner rather than later. But the future videos will be more in depth. Until then, go check out Revival Kingdom. So that's another channel. He really dives deep into drip and the network. I think he's what got me onto the project, and I'm actually using his buddy referral link. So there's more details and explanations down below. Please like and subscribe to help the content grow, and if you have any further questions, leave them down below and I'll get onto them ASAP. Thanks again, guys.